Hi Libra, welcome to your mid-month energy reading in July. I'm going to pull 3 cards to see what's going on in your situation, and I'm not even done with the introduction and you want to talk already. Okay, the Lover's card comes out, and then the Six of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Okay, you're in love. You're in you're in the Lover's energy. The Three of Pentacles is there as an overall energy, teamwork, collaboration. The Lover's card speaking of conscious co-creation, but in a kind of more passive way. So letting things happen as they happen, in the way they happen. Just as you came in here, and wanting to talk before I shuffled, was done with the shuffling. Letting things flow, like trusting or setting into trust in the basic. Yes, you have given from your real self, I want to say. It's a little bit abstract maybe, this reading. Because that's the most successful approach, as you are not interfering with thoughts, with questions, with all the W's, and just looking out and being open for whatever message of love is there to be given or to be received or to be exchanged. It's not a personal thing. It's not you wanna. It's yes, this is love. So where's the love in this? So it's that's the question. You see, that's my Virgo in nature, I guess. Okay, let's just clarify before I put anything in that's not there. So the Lover speaking of a decision, maybe a fundamental choice of unification. How it's going to happen in the most successful way, or that it is a success from the perspective of life, of undefined love, of undistorted love. Okay, the Lover is clarified by the Ten of Swords, the Son of Swords, and the Four of Cups. Alright, nothing to be scared about. In order to experience love what it really is, or the love that you really are. Take in your birthright to cut off the mind, but not giving up on the curiosity, on this willingness to explore what this choice has been. If you know what I mean, what this choice of your soul has been, where this yes for this life is to be discovered. Now with this Four of Cups, it's speaking of rejection, it's speaking of frustration, it's speaking of, okay, it's not what I thought it would be. That doesn't mean that it's not what I want or wanted. It's want from a soul perspective. So by the looks of those cards, or those energies, there's some kind of mental concept or a construction of concepts that have to be destroyed, if you will, which is a frustrating moment, or which is a frustrating energy when you reach, or when you're at this point where you see it's not what I thought it is. But it's before you see what it really is. And this, it's not what I thought it is. There's usually still this sense of, okay, it's something different, and the mind already creeps in and creates whatever imagination, what it is instead. That's still the mind. And that's what this frustration energy or this rejection takes place or is associated with, because this has also to be it is also to be rejected in order to really open up. This is what you want to go for, what it really is. What's the real choice of your soul? What do you really want to create with life? And you cannot go about it with the mind, and that's where the frustration comes in. And you might be hanging around in this area, in this spot for a while, depending on your openness to collaboration, to say yes, depending on your connection to the sense of, yes, I had already been saying yes to this situation as it is now, and as it is playing out now, and whatever. So there's no need to introduce more questions into the situation or more ideas of what it is. It's to say, okay, I really take a look what it is. And what's required from me is to remember that yes, that basic yes, and then nothing else from the mind. Okay, the Six of Wands, clarifying the Six of Wands, a sense of success. Okay. We have the Tower. As I said, it's not what you think it would be. It's not thinkable. That's the crux here. It's not thinkable, so the Tower is inevitable. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Mother of Wands, already all coming out in the reverse. That looks to me like this is what's in line for you after the Tower. So turning them around, there's what the Tower usually brings in. Not usually, what it actually is about. It's healing, it's enlightening, it's epiphany, it's, okay, I see where I've blocked, what's really there, what I really want, what I really can do, what I'm really able to do, what I'm capable to do, how I'm capable to invest in a new beginning, or to take charge of a new beginning, or to also continue to say yes to new opportunities, which the universe is always presenting. And there we see this. Because I feel like you already at a very mature starting point. You're ripe, so to say. You're ripe for this moment of the Tower. And it's gonna be a success, because I feel like you're done. I feel like it's easy for you to respond to this. It's done. I'm done here. It's done. I'm done. I'm gonna go for something else, however frustrating it might be at the beginning. And the Knight of Cups. Clarified by the Three of Pentacles again, the Eight of Cups, and the Emperor. So I feel like you will definitely go for it, whatever it takes. This is the first. What happens? You cannot think about it anymore. The situation has worn you out. It doesn't make sense anymore. You're done with this rejection experience and with the frustration. And this is the yes that is required from you. I'm done with this. And I'm going to collaborate now, whatever it takes. And this is the emotional response then, or that is coming after it, quite immediate after it. Shortly after it, you're going to say, okay, I'm going to leave this emotionally, going for different things, going for love. And this is what life presents now as love, and so, yes. But with moderation. Temperance card at the bottom. We are at the 3 with this. We're not at a 10. We're at the ace of this. We're not at a 10. And it's still revolving more around your private life, your personal life. In case there has been some idealistic imagination in your mind about what can come out of this, what you can create here. Stay in your personal or in your individual life. Stick with this in your individual life. Explore it in a very small circle first. That's what I feel like is coming in with the Temperance card. Because we got quite the fire energy here. We got quite the powerful okay, I'm going for this, but not head through, you know? With the Emperor, not head through. Devoting yourself to detachment from the situation, to emotional tranquility. Otherwise, you're going to run into this moment again. You would recycle back to that moment of, okay, begin again. That is, come again to that ending. So hold your temper, basically. Which is to say, step back from being involved in whatever happens. Being involved too much, especially emotionally, which can be achieved easily by reminding yourself, okay, this is not to mind myself through. Reminding yourself of that yes, the basic, I said yes to this experience. Okay, Libra, that's it for this time now. I hope it finds you well, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.